to make the right decision, and they are going to give me the opportunity as the best candidate.
Was the campaign fair? Was it fair and crowded?
No, the campaign.
Some I understand, some are using helicopters and.
Well, the fact that some people are using choppers and some are using all manner of things cannot make the competition not fair, because anytime any candidate wanted to meet any group of or cluster of people or delegates, he or she had an access. The only thing is that, well, the kind of money that now I am seeing being infused into this campaign, we did not even see those people contribute that kind of money when we were looking for votes for our presidential flag bearer. Okay. I am actually shocked that just for this seat of Secretary General, one team can be moving around in 4 choppers. Our own presidential campaign only had 1 chopper, which our flag bearer was struggling to move around with under very heavy financial constraints. And the same people were in the party, and I am just shocked that they had this kind of financial muscle, which they did not unleash for us to win the election, but now can be unleashed to just get a Secretary General. But that is besides the point, because people are free to use their money and resources whichever way they want, and people are able to get money from their own sources in whichever way they want. And in my own campaigns, I have been going alone, again for several reasons. I believe that this position of Secretary General is very central. And so at an early stage, when people were pulling me back, left and center to join this formation or the other list or another group, I thought that that would not be very wise. That would not be a wise political move. But because when I am elected Secretary General and I happen to end up with people who are not in my team, for example, a chairman comes from another lineup, and a treasurer comes from a different lineup, and the organizing secretary comes from another lineup, then it would give me a very difficult time, because these people would not be trusting me. So I decided.
Tell us your lineup. So you have no lineup?
I have been just selling my candidature, really. I have a lineup as a voter in my heart. And
the people you work with as Secretary General, there must be people, because we know and
we know Team Ababu. What is Team Ongoro?
Team Elizabeth is Team Delegates, is for the delegates. I want to work with a team that the delegates will decide on, because we are not going to vote in lineups. We are not going to vote in lists. We are going to vote in individuals to occupy individual positions. And one lineup might have the best candidate for chairman, another lineup might have the best candidate for treasurer, and another lineup might have the best candidate for organizing secretary. I would rather have a lineup that has been elected from the various formations by our very
I want to give you just, you know, I mean, we must end this now because our time, the director says that our time is up. Just one final thing, because, you know, I would urge that you summarize that in a minute.
In a minute.
What you would tell the delegates out there, and what you stand for, and what you bring to the position of Secretary General, in a minute.
In a minute. If elected Secretary General, one, the first thing that I would do is to conduct an honest critique of our past performance, to know exactly where we have been going wrong. 2, I will then visit all the 47 counties for data collection. I want to listen to the grassroots, to give my leadership a bottoms-up approach. 3, I will then create a connection between the branches, the sub-branches, and the national office. In my opinion, there has been quite a disconnect between the operations at the national office and the branches. 4, I will concentrate on infrastructure development. We must have offices in all our branches. We cannot be an amorphous arrangement with so many people following this party, but then you go for a meeting at a branch level and we have to hire a hotel. We need infrastructure, an office operational where recruitment can take place all the time, and we can have a presence all the time. 5, I will reinvigorate the party organ structures. The Orange Women Democrats, the Orange Democrats must be facilitated, plus the mainstream, with enough facilitation so that we have ongoing activities. We must have a very clear youth agenda and a clear women agenda to sustain people within this. We then will also embark on a clear resource mobilization strategy to ensure that this party is well facilitated at all times. And lastly, I will extend an olive branch to reinvigorate the party. There are people who have gone silent, who have left the party for one reason or the other, but they are not very big reasons per se. If we were to bring them on board and have a round table, probably we would end up with a stronger team, a much stronger team that will help us campaign.
Thank you very much. You know, 3 days away and we'll know who is the winner. Of course, we had Ababu Namwamba on Wednesday on Cheche and Nicholas Gumbo, the other two candidates, and the only person who hasn't been here is Dr. Zani. She was here much earlier. Yeah, so I think everybody has had the opportunity to pitch with the delegates, so may the best win on Friday.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right, back to the studio.